Baby, y'all come on in here and like and share this live. Come on up in her. Let me see something. I think I did press the yeah, I did. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, cool. Y'all get on up in here and like and share this live. Baby, when I tell you we got quite a bit to cover. We got some new receipts for sure, for sure. Um, some receipts that I would have to ask y'all if they're new or not because I honestly don't know. Y'all can tell me, but I do know one of the receipts is definitely new. That is if the person hasn't shared it with anybody. So y'all get on up in here, and as y'all are coming in, please go ahead and like and share the live. Share to the groups that you're in, share to your personal pages, share the live all across the town. If you're in more than one group, share in a couple of groups. Tag a friend, bring them on in, let them know we live, baby. We live, baby. Thank y'all so much for the 15K. Thank you for the new subscribers. I know we got quite a few new subscribers, like probably, I don't know, 200 to 300 new subscribers. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, I'm going to get to some of y'all comments, but this one caught this one was in my peripheral. Shout out to you for shaming that man into paying his property taxes when he really didn't want to. Bring back shaming one receipt at a time, baby. Well, baby, we got some shit tonight for you. I tell you that. We got some shit tonight for you. And Nelly B, you seem like you're familiar with a lot of stuff. So there's one receipt that I want you to let me know if this is new or because I haven't seen it talked about. I did hear that it was mentioned a little bit last night, but for the most part, one of these receipts I haven't seen. One of them I know nobody has seen. Oh, like I said, unless this person recently shared it with somebody. But we about to get into it. I need for y'all to get in here and like and share. Get in here, and when you get in here, like and share. Man, we got quite a bit tonight. Everybody, we're going to be on YouTube. Just to be clear, we're going to be on YouTube tonight. So y'all head over to YouTube. Let me put it in the chat. Head over to YouTube. The link is in the chat. Now, mind you, I got several people to get to. I haven't gotten to wig yet. But we will. Y'all know Wig was trying to get my channel taken, honey. Telling lies. I said, my God, on today, honey. The lies just don't stop. Wait. Y'all said not shaming that man into paying his property taxes unmatched. But I'm trying to figure out, though, why he only paid $8,000. Why he didn't pay the whole $11,000. Then he said he paid the $11,000. But the receipt he showed only showed an $8,000 payment. So I'm trying to figure out. Where did the other $3,000 and something dollars? Because we only seen a receipt for $8,000. We're going to get to some of that. And we're going to get to some more shit, too. Ooh, baby, y'all already kicking the party off. I already know my girl is in the building. She said, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Again, I made a post about Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Vicky P always in the building. Usually the first person to send a cash app. I appreciate you, Vicky P, for always supporting the channel. Everybody like and share the live. Happy New Year to everybody. Wishing you all an amazing 2026. Prosperous. I'm wishing everybody health. Wishing you all the most success in 2026. All right. Penny said, let's blow this cash app up. Hey, taxes, baby. So You know what? And tonight I really wanted to like do the cussing and carrying on so bad, but tonight we're doing the receipts. So I'm gonna try to make sure that I don't, do too much of the cussing to keep my live monetized. Now I am gonna be wanting to do some cussing, and then we will probably be over to kick on that because I'm gonna cuss real good. But tonight we ain't even gonna do all of that. It might be a little bit here, a little bit there. It'll be just enough to make sure we good to get monetized. Okay. But definitely, if you can support the channel, please do. We have quite the few receipts tonight, baby. I need everybody to share. I need everybody to share the live. Hold on, y'all. This is my brother. Hey, you on speakerphone and you on live. You want to come? I'm on the live. You want to come? Is something important?
No, I was probably
Okay, bye. All right. So hello one, hello all. Y'all get in here. Happy New Year. I'll get to a couple of people real quick. Renee Cable in the building. Hey, Miss Renee, first person in the building. Thank you so much. Glenda Harris, Janice Turner, Lynette Buford, Pack is in the building. Diana Caleb. Y'all know the Rika Smith. Y'all know this thing is still, I guess, with the @ signs. Laverne Cook is in the building. Sandra Bennett. Doris Shepard. Susan Miller. Deidre Simmons Freshly. Hello. Dana Logan. Taisha J is in the building. Saints and Sinners. Miss Billy. Hey, Miss Billy. How are you? Miss Billy saying hello to everybody. I think I said Diana Caleb, Rika Smith. So hello one, hello all. Cassandra Brooks is in the building. Joan Townsend is in the building. Miss Francis, hey Miss Francis, how are ya? Dolores Kidd. So hello one, hello all. I need everybody to come in and like and share the live. Share to the groups that you're in, Blogger Shade Room, all of the groups. Glenda Brown is in the building. Hey Miss Brown. Glenda Harris. Share it to your personal page. Share it all across the town. If you're in more than one group, please share it out. Share it out. So hello one, hello all. Now I'm skipping through. Is this comment for me? Carla Stewart is in the building. Hey Carla, how are you? Victoria Matthews, Miss Debbie Howard is over on Kick. Y'all, we're gonna be on YouTube tonight. I'll put the link back in the chat in a second. We're going to be on YouTube. I heard something. Miss Billy with the big cash. She said, I'm ready for this hot tea, baby. Y'all better get in here and like and share this live. I don't even know where to start. I think I know where I'm going to start. We're going to start with Bali. Are we going to start with Bali? No, we should start with the property taxes. We should start with the property taxes. Then we'll go to Bali real quick. Let me see y'all. Come on in and like and share the live. All right, so hello one, hello all. I see Penny is in the building. Thank you, Penny, for coming through. He can't pay it all because he's broke. Bali scammed him and he came back trying to recoup on this tour, but them tickets ain't moving no matter what kind of story he makes up for engagement. My God, on today, baby, he got me all for the engagement. And you know what? I'm so grateful that I've had some time to kind of build up tough skin. And it's, working process. But baby, one thing about it is we got some more receipts. Now I'm gonna get to cussing him out and the physical part and all of that. I'm gonna get to that. But tonight, just like the other night when she said I showed them receipts and shame him into paying, we're gonna get into that and we're gonna get into some more receipts. So tonight we're gonna keep rolling with the receipts. And shout out to the nosy neighbors and shout out to the new nosy neighbors. Baby, y'all sending in stuff like, baby, y'all sending it in. If anybody needs to send me something, please keep in mind, if you're on YouTube, the best way to send me something is on Facebook through We Can All Do Better. The second best way, if you need to, you can email wecanalldobetter222@gmail.com. Because baby, y'all coming on through with it. Lioness Hart, Debbie Howard, hello, hello. Janice Turner, hello, hello, everybody. I need everybody to go ahead and be over on YouTube. Miss Debbie Howard been a member for 35 months. I gotta catch up on the T baby. Yes, you gotta catch up. Tonight you're here in time. Lioness Hart been a member for 35 months. To the wheel fall out, boy. I appreciate you, my love. Y'all make sure y'all get your memberships if you haven't already. I'm gonna put the link to YouTube in the chat. We're gonna give Facebook a little bit, probably about 5 more minutes to come on over. Facebook, if you're on the live, this is the live. This is not a replay. It's the 1st of January, 2026. Happy New Year. It's 8:40 p.m. Eastern Standard. And we are live. We need you to head over to YouTube. That's where we're going to be. And a bit. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give a huge shout out after I speak with the person to see first of all if they want me to shout them out. But I just thank people for being friendly and available and knowledgeable about things. So just a general shout out, and then I'll be more specific about that later. Yes, we're dropping Facebook off at the pool. Now, Jessica, cutting the water come from somebody else who got it from me, and they just changed it up a little bit. So I said we're dropping them off at the pool. Now somebody else say they cutting their water off, and they got that from me. Okay, I just want to be clear. So we still got 30 something people. Y'all need to head over to YouTube. We got about 3 more minutes for y'all to head over. Head over to YouTube. But it's nice to be. she said. I know that. It's nice to inspire people. It is. And at this point, we're used to people not giving credit where credit is due. I know somebody all the time be over in their line talking about what the hip hop hell. Never will give me my phrases back. Never will. The first time they said it after we had fell out, they said, what the hip hop hell? Then they said, oops, oops. You fucking clown. You damn clown. Hey, Lady Lynn, we need to come over to YouTube. That's where we're going to be. I need everybody to share the live, though. Share the YouTube live if you know how to share it. If you don't, you can click the 3 dots and share the live to your social media. You can copy the link and paste it somewhere. You can also click the arrow to share. If for whatever reason you don't know how to share there, you can go to my Facebook page. I do have the YouTube live on my page. You can share that as well. Okay, Facebook, I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time. Facebook, and if anybody is on Kick, we're heading to YouTube. I'm gonna put it in there one more time. We still have, let me see, what was that? 30 something people over on 37 people on Facebook. Head over to YouTube. Link is in the chat. Hey, Janet Smith. Let me see here. Patricia, Kimbrough, Benton, Kathy Love, Linda Stoop. Y'all head over to YouTube. The link is in the chat. I'm doing good in remission now for almost 3 months. So glad to hear that you're in remission and that you're doing better on the upside of things. So glad to hear that, Jessica Gaddis. Sorry. Jessica Gaddis. I know somebody named Jessica Gaddis. So glad to hear you on the upside of things. All right, Facebook, we're about to drop y'all off. Look, even more people are coming on Facebook. Head over to YouTube, y'all. Even more people are coming on Facebook. Head over to YouTube. I just dropped the link back in the chat. As y'all are coming on in, I need y'all to head over to YouTube. We're just getting started. All right, we'll see y'all over there. We're going to drop Facebook off. Drop y'all off at the pool. All right. So Let me see where we go. I said we was gonna start at the property taxes, right? Okay, so let's do that. But honey, I can't wait for y'all to see the Bali receipts, child. Baby, when I tell you I can't wait for you to see the Bali receipts, child. I'm just trying to understand, honey. So let's go over. So yes, I seem to have struck a nerve, very much so. Um, let's talk about it real quick. All right. Oh, we actually got so much more to talk about, but let's talk about it real quick. So I showed the receipt. I showed the receipt. And listen, y'all know I love to hear something. Y'all hit that cash app up. I showed the receipt of him owing more than $11,000. Now, this was just the delinquent part. This had been due. This was from 2024, $11,476. That was just the delinquent part. Now, another thing too, let's go here. Because for somebody to be so rich. Now the $11,476, let's do this real quick. That was, again, you can see here, that was from 2024. That was that portion, right? That was from 2024. Now, oh shit, I got so much to show y'all. Damn it, y'all get in here. I almost forgot about something. Okay, y'all get in here. Get in here and share this live. We should have more shares. I don't know why I have to keep asking y'all to share. We should have more shares. Tag a friend. Message a friend. Tell them we live. Bring a friend on in. Share the live. So this was from 2024 behind taxes, right? Now, mind you, this is this new, well, the difference in these two, I should say, is due in January. Now, today is January the 1st. Now, I would just think of somebody that's rich and who claims to have the money who he says he has. I would have expected him, damn it, I wasn't ready for that one. I would have expected him to pay the whole amount. I would expect him to pay the whole amount. So if you got this money, you know what? I'm about to scream. Let me stop doing that. Let me stop going to the side because, baby, this thing liable to show y'all something. And Lord Jesus, I had to end the whole live. Let me see if I can get it right, child. So I would expect somebody with so much money to pay. Y'all know, yes, always come with the receipts. You better know it. You better know it. So I would expect somebody with so much money to pay the $19,000. The rest of it is due now. It's January the 1st right now. So it's due in January. But then he showed a receipt where he said he paid $11,000. But the receipt that he showed, now this is blurry because it was from his live. This is $8,000 that he paid. $8,000. You can see it a little better at the bottom. $8,000 plus what it was this taxes processing fee. $8,000 plus the processing fee, $8,192. Now this is the receipt that he showed, and it's a little blurry again. This is from his live that he showed the receipt. Okay. So not only were you upset, oh, you said you see it. Jessica said she see it. Not only were you clearly upset that I showed that you were behind on your property taxes, so much so that, let me say what they say here. So much so where you see it says taxes under suit. And if you look up taxes under suit, the meaning in Harris County or Texas or whatever, basically means that they're in the process of pursuing other actions to retrieve their funds. Okay? So much so in delinquent that they were pursuing, other avenues to get their funds. But now you only paid $8,000. Now, y'all get in here now, because the Nosy Neighbors is on point. Now I want y'all to know. Let me see. Let me bring this. What I'm gonna do here. So okay, let's get into it. I want y'all to see now. If y'all paid attention to his response, he's like he didn't even know he was behind on property taxes. Now, anybody with a house. No, and if you have a house that's paid off or whatever, you still have to pay property taxes. Am I losing anybody? You still have to pay property taxes, girl. It ain't nobody that should have to tell you that you still got to pay property taxes, girl. Even if you have a house that's paid off. Now, you say you didn't know you owed the property taxes. And the reason he said he didn't know he owed the property taxes is because the house is paid off. And he doesn't pay into escrow, which I've owned a home before. I had my first home when I was about 23 that I owned. And so, yes, when you have your home through the mortgage, you do pay extra. They put it in escrow. If there's any remaining, they'll either send it to you or move it forward to the next year or whatever. But now, if you don't have a mortgage, you have to pay the property taxes. But just in case anyone was naive enough to believe that he did not know the property taxes was due because he didn't have a mortgage, I want you to listen to this. Now, some of y'all need to stop listening to lies and seeming like you like somebody so much that the receipts won't even give you the truth. Some of y'all don't want the truth. But listen to this.
I bought this house with my hard-earned cash. Please tell me why somebody who pays $7,500 a year in property tax and bought the house for...
So now he's acknowledging, because one of those years was $7,500, probably 2022 or 2021. He's acknowledging that he paid cash for the house and he's paid property taxes in the past.
$290,000. I pay my property tax. I pay my property tax like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I pay a property tax bill every year.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I didn't even know the fucking property taxes was delinquent.
Now that's the $8,000. That's the $8,000 that he showed that he didn't know was delinquent. Now he don't know he owed the property taxes every fucking year.
I didn't know the property taxes were even delinquent. You know why? I don't have a fucking mortgage. My property taxes are not combined into a mortgage payment. I didn't even know the property taxes were delinquent. You know where I've been? In fucking Bali. That's why I didn't know the fucking property taxes were even delinquent. But guess what's been paid as of this morning? The property taxes. All $11,000 of my property taxes are paid. Did we have any other questions about what's paid and what's not paid for me? Did we have any other questions about what's paid? I had no idea.
All right, now are we clear? Do we need to, we might need to play it again. We might need to play it again. So do you have no idea that you owe property taxes every year? It's a lot of stuff you have to do every year. It's a lot of stuff you have to do every year, especially as a business owner. Oh, but we know that you don't really handle your business the way you need to. So, child. Now you just sat up here and said, oh, I wish I could. I'm not getting into the name calling today, honey. I won't. You just sat up here and said, exactly. So what he meant to say was, thank you, Darnell. Let me pay $8,000 on it. Because I didn't pay the whole 11. Darryl Shaw didn't pay the almost 20. Let's listen again.
I bought this house with my hard-earned cash.
You did?
Please tell me why somebody who pays $7,500 a year in property tax and bought the house for $290,000. I pay my property tax. I pay my property tax like everybody else. I pay a property tax bill every year.
You do?
Bitch, I didn't even know the fucking property taxes was delinquent.
You didn't?
I didn't know the property taxes were even delinquent. You know why? I don't have a fucking mortgage. My property taxes are not combined into a mortgage payment. I didn't even know the property taxes were delinquent. You know where I've been? In fucking Bali. That's why I didn't know the fucking property taxes were even delinquent. But guess what's been paid as of this morning? The property taxes. All $11,000 of my property taxes are paid. Do we have any other questions about what's paid and what's not paid for me?
Yes, we do. I'm glad you asked.
Did we have any other questions about what's paid? I had no idea.
Hold on. What you asked me? Hold on. What you asked me, Heifer? What that heifer asked me? Hold on. What that heifer asked me?
As of this morning, the property taxes, all $11,000 of my property taxes are paid. Do we have any other questions about what's paid and what's not paid?
As a matter of fact, we do. I'm so glad you asked. As a matter of fact, we do.
Paid for me? Did we have any other questions about what's paid? I had no idea.
Yes, we have some more questions. As a matter of fact, we do. As a matter of fact, we do. I'm so glad how generous of you to ask. Okay. Now, I just want to, before we go into, we're going to go into Bali in just a second. I got new receipts as far as Bali is concerned. So let's get into it. Now, baby, your name is no good nowhere. Your name is no good in Google. Your name is just no good. It's no good nowhere. Google is all on your, they're all on you. The BBB warning about you. 70 complaints. Illegal credit report 2019. Oh, the $145,000. Remember, you had to make payments on that. So yes, another question we have is, did you get finished paying this $145,000 to Georgia? Because only one of us actually had the Attorney General file a suit, and you had $145,750, and before you said you was gonna write the check and pay it. But come to find out, they said you was making payments. So our second question is, did you ever finish making your payments for the $145,750 for the illegal business that you had with the credit repair score? And the people said you was taking their money and you weren't repairing no credit. They said it was legal. The Attorney General said, baby, you cannot open and operate a business inside of Georgia. Now, I really wonder, does that include you still trying to sell tickets and promote tickets and operate some form of a business in Atlanta through that dining with Darius Cooks? I wonder, does the Attorney General know about that? Now, down to the restaurant closures. Williams abruptly shut down his 2 Atlanta restaurants, Greens and Gravy and Soul Food Craft, without notifying staff. You notified them by email. Short-term rentals. Oh, Williams has been accused of violating rules for short-term rental properties, Airbnb and VRBO. He has been banned from Airbnb since 2016. Bitch, can't go nowhere. Your name ain't good for nothing. The state of Georgia administratively dissolved Darius Cooks LLC. Bitch, how you let your name go down in the drain for not filing annual registration and maintaining a registered agent? Harassment of Chris Williams has been accused of using his social media post to personally dox people, which he just, this, anyway, he just had my address or previous address up on his screen just here the other day. Still got it up, by the way. Still has it up. Now, let's get into it. Your name is trash. Your name is trash, and that's just some of it. That's just some of it, baby. So let's get into some new receipts. Y'all ready for this? Put a number 77 in the chat. Let's get into some new receipts, baby. Unless this person, because they sent it to me maybe about a week or so ago, but I be saving stuff. So unless they sent it somewhere else, this will be your first time seeing it. Unless they sent it somewhere else, and I don't know if they did or not. Put a number 77 in the chat if y'all ready for these new receipts, baby. And then y'all can tell me if she sent it somewhere else or not, because I don't know. Honey, they tell me that they was down to the hip hop soul. And y'all know a lot of these countries, foreign countries, communicate via what is that thing called? WhatsApp. Y'all hit that Cash App up, honey. We just getting into it. If you're liking what you hear and you appreciate the lives, send a little something via the Cash App. You know I love to hear something. Now, for those of y'all who like to see your name, run that super chat, super sticker across the screen, honey. So they down to the WhatsApp. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hello. They say, hey, soul fam, welcome to Hip Hop Soul. Is it Kongu? Where soul food meets hip hop vibes. Craving that southern comfort with a beat? Drop your request and we'll set the rhythm and your table right now. Shout out to the Nosy Neighbors. First of all, shout out to the Nosy Neighbors, baby. Y'all know how to do it. So they say location, hours. Hello, good afternoon. We're in Kongu, open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Is the owner available? My God, on today. Now. Is the owner available? Is the owner available? I didn't even want to open it like that. I wanted to open it like this. Then they specifically asked for Darius. Hey, Soul Food fam. Thanks for reaching out to Hip Hop Soul. Our team is away right now, but we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Baby, it's given. I don't know how to answer the question. Our team will get back to you as soon as possible. For quick info, we're open Tuesday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Talk to you soon. We're sorry, ma'am. For the moment, Mr. Darius is not in Hip Hop Soul. I think he is in America. Baby, we're just getting into it. They say, do you know when he'll be back to Hip Hop Soul? I'm trying to plan a trip when he is there at the restaurant. If not, I still plan to attend. For the moment, we don't. Let me see. Let's go to the next one. For the moment, we don't yet. Well, they ain't going to... Let me add the words. For the moment, we don't know yet when he will come to Hip Hop Soul. I think he is still busy in America. I had to fix the sentence because otherwise I get humming. What that say? Let me read how they typed it. Let me see. Let me hurt my brain. For the moment, we don't yet when him will come to him. Hey, this remind me, y'all know how to talk. Y'all know how the little children don't know how to quite get. I'm for the fucking screen. Y'all know how the little children don't know how to quite get the him and her and she and to mix it with, And so the little children be like, him in the room. Y'all know them little children be like, her downstairs. Y'all know them children be doing that. They don't know how to get she and her and he and him. They don't know how to quite get it together. So they be like, him in the shower. But anyway, so they say for the moment, we don't yet when him will come to hip hop. So I think he's still busy in America. All right. Now they say, okay, when Mr. Darius comes back, does he DJ, do music, or do you have music when he isn't there? I guess since Mr. Darius is the owner, he isn't there at the restaurant, correct? The menu online? I'm visiting about a month or so. Who oversees the restaurant when Mr. Darius is away? I'm hoping to meet the owner when I visit. Great reviews online. Baby, y'all know how to sock it to him, don't you? Baby, y'all know how to sock it to him. Let me see. And it was on 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Y'all know how to sock it to him, don't you? Oh, child. Y'all know how to sock it to him. Yes, miss. For the music, he already prepared the music with the playlist. So they needed him for the playlist. They needed him for the menu. So he prepared the playlist for the daily operation. Okay, let me see. Yes, miss, he is still busy in America, so we have the operation manager and supervisor in our operation. Now, baby, now this is when it gets good. Honey, that's when the supervisor stepped in. Hi, I'm Thalia, supervisor at Hip Hop Soul. I'd like to clarify that the owner of Hip Hop Soul is Mr. Tommy Ford.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop
Oh, child. I pressed a bunch of them for you. I pressed a bunch of them. I pressed a bunch of them for you. I pressed a bunch of them. She said, I'd like to clarify that the owner of Hip Hop Soul is Mr. Tommy Ford. Our owner comes in every Monday. So if you like to meet him, I can definitely let him know. And by the way, Mr. Darius is a friend of Mr. Tommy's. Mr. Darius helped Mr. Tommy bring an authentic taste of soul food to the restaurant. Yes, he did, dinner. He did dinner. Let me see, is it a nothing? Let me see, it's nothing. That's the supervisor. Now, by this time, the nosy neighbor got all she needs. Ooh. Oh, boy. She says, hi, Thalia. Thanks for the information. I will be planning a trip to Bali as well as visiting a restaurant, planning an itinerary ahead of time. Hey, Soul Food fam, thanks for reaching out to Hip Hop Soul Kongu. Our team is away right now, but we'll get back to you as soon as possible. For quick info, we're open Tuesday through Sunday. I said, my God, on today, honey. My God, on today. Now, has anybody seen these receipts? Because I don't think you probably have not. Let me know in the chat. Don't be getting here telling no lies neither. We can't stand liars over here. Anybody seen these receipts? Anybody seen these receipts? Say yes. Say yes. Anybody seen these receipts? Huh? All right. I'm just wondering now. I was just wondering. I said she might have said I took too long, honey, so she might have sent it to somewhere else because I did have them a little while ago. I was just waiting for the right place, the right time. And here and now, I promise to show your receipts. They're all I need. Here and now, baby, and the time is now. All right. So now we just getting started. We just getting started. I told you it was gonna be some receipts now. Ain't not now person seen these receipts. Now this one anyway. Y'all might have seen some of these coming up. Who's to say? Now let me see where we gonna go next, honey. Ooh, child. Y'all know I love it. If y'all are new here, the Nosy Neighbors can tell y'all I love a good receipt now. I love a good receipt. So let's continue. So you asked us if we had some more questions about what you owe. And yes, we do. Because we're trying to figure out, you got so much money. I know damn well they say the state of Georgia didn't have no lien for 118. Oh, that was rhyming, ain't it? I know damn well they say the state of Georgia ain't have no lien for $118,000.63. So yes, we have some more questions about if you paid it. Yes, we do. We're glad you asked, baby. Mr. Rich, Mr. Richie Rich. Mr. Richie Rich. Hey, baby. Vibrant V says, oh, we happy New Year, Donnell, in the chat. I stay in the bushes, but I had to come out tonight. Donnell is so funny. Thank you, boy. I appreciate you so very much for coming out the bushes just to say hello and give me a compliment. I love to have a good time, love to laugh. And let me tell you one thing I can say from a man to another man. You know, he done crack his jokes. I done crack my jokes. Ain't now nobody went down to the police station. It's only been a bitch. It's only been a bitch who do shit. And we're going to get on that too. It's only been a bitch. Because somebody was like, won't you go down to the police station and he docks you? That's not really my MO. It's not really my MO. But let's continue because I digress. It's only been a bitch. Now then, should I? Okay. Let me tell you. So then when people send me stuff, right, I try to go and see if I can legitimize the information. Now I will say this: the person that sent it to me is one of my new nosy neighbors. However, they've already pretty much proven themselves, so they haven't sent me no bullshit. But I still try to go back and see. So guess what I seen, y'all? Guess what I went and seen? So they said a tax lien, and guess what I went and seen? Possible liens. Darius Williams, how much that say? 118 possible lien. 118 possible lien. $118,000 and 63 cents. I said, my God, on today. So as I was able to quickly go grab this, I was able to quickly go confirm and grab this. This is on public record. So yes, we do have some more questions. Now, first question we had was why you only paid $8,000 on that $11,000 delinquency. Second question, furthermore, the amount due was $19,000 and something that was due in January, and it's January now. So we want to know, Mr. Richie Rich, why you didn't pay the whole $19,000? That's kind of one and the two mixed together. Now, in the third one, we want to know, I just showed you, they said for the state of Georgia, not this one now, for the state of Georgia, you had that money down to the state of Georgia for that 70 for that credit score company. We want to know if you paid that. Now we want to know this tax lien for the $118,063. Did you pay that? Because they said they put a lien on this property. Now that led me to wonder. Oh, before I tell you what that led me to wonder, they sent me something else too. Now I was trying to figure this one out, but I wasn't able to figure it out. I wasn't able to figure it out. I thought I had. I wasn't able to figure it out. Now, they said the state of New York also got $50,117. So I was confused about the state of New York. Why he had in New York? Does anybody know? What did he have in New York? I will say this. In the middle of today, when I was trying to take time to go kind of sift through things, my uncle, not the uncle that y'all know about, I have more than one uncle. And so my uncle was in the hospital, and he specifically asked, can I come and see him? And so I was like, oh shit, I'll go say he asked, can I bring him a plate? Couldn't find out he can't eat the plate, but I brought it. And he wanted me to take his girlfriend to pay some of his bills. Because it's the first, and older people are like strict, like bitches first, So I'm like, okay, cool. So I didn't really have as much time because he never asked me. Well, no, he always asked me to do stuff, but never like while he's in the hospital. This is not the uncle who I always talk about. This is another uncle. So anyway, I go to take his girlfriend and do all of that stuff and go to the hospital and all that stuff. So I didn't have much time today. So I don't know what dealings does he have with the state of New York. I was confused about this. So this I'm very confused about. Now the address on it matches his address, so it does seem like it's his. But what dealings does he have to the tune of $50,117 for New York? So yes, we have more questions. I don't know if this is number 3, 4, or 5. I don't know. Yes, we have more questions. This address is your address, so it seems to be yours. But does anybody know? I didn't see he had any. I don't know what dealings he would have had in New York for $50,000. Does anybody know? Nobody's saying anything in the chat. Does anybody know? All right. So that led me to think. That led me to put on my thinking cap. And where he used to live in New York, he did. He used to live in New York? Hold on, let me pull his profile back up. Hold on. Wait, y'all can't see this screen, can I? Let me see. Chicago. Oh, I see New Jersey now. I see New Jersey. That's Illinois again. I don't necessarily. I see New Jersey. I see New Jersey. I see New Jersey. Okay, well, close enough. So something he must to have done while he was in New Jersey, I guess. I don't know. I see New Jersey. I don't see New York specifically anywhere, but I do see that he did live in New Jersey. So I guess that wouldn't be so far-fetched away. Y'all said that's a Val question. It was a property by contractors, I think. Okay. That might be where he started that Fresh Go scam. I can't remember. Okay. So anyway, it points to his address. So there's another $50,117 that we have a question about by the state of New York, because he asked us if we had any more questions about what he owed. So yes, we have the question about $118,063. And we have the question about the $50,000, and we also had the question about the money that you owe the Attorney General. I heard something. Is it Dak? Thank you so much for the big cash app. She says taxes. I love your content. Thank you so much, boo. That's a new cash app support. I appreciate y'all. Listen, and when y'all send in the cash app, it can be any amount, whatever you feel comfortable with. And I say to my new people, please don't ever send a cash app that you can't afford, that you are going to be struggling with by the end of the month. Don't do it. So there's plenty of people that have, available funds, and they're not going to miss, how much ever they send. So I have a range of people that send cash apps, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay. Let's be clear. If anybody knew. So, okay, we have those questions. Now, we already showed the lien on the home. Now, that led me to ask a question. Is this why you sold that house? Now, because we see that, I'll go here. We see that you sold a house in 2022. Now, the people put a lien on the home in 2021. So now maybe they got some of their money, if not all of it, when you sold the house. We don't know, because you asked us if we had some more questions. So yes, we do. Is this why you sold that house? Because not only them. So there were more people on your ass as well, and I may not even get to all of them. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Hold on now. Baby, y'all sending me something. Can you send that to my inbox on Facebook? Oh, I already sent to inbox on Facebook. Okay, hold on now. Baby, I love when the Nosy Neighbors be in real time. Hold on now. They said they might have sent me something about New York now. Finna check my inbox now. I heard something. Hey, baby. Am I saying your name correct? Taxes. I can't afford it, boo. Keep it up. Another big cash out from a new Nosy Neighbor. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you for the 2 cash outs. Willina is in the building. She said, baby, taxes with a big cash out. She said, Happy New Year. Thank y'all so very much. I am a small channel still, and I do depend on y'all support to keep going. So I appreciate y'all. I don't have 1.5 million followers. I don't have $1.5 million. And at this point, he don't either. All right. Now, I was wondering if that's why you sold that house. Because it looks like, okay, you sold the house, it said 2022. The lien they put on the home January 2021. So maybe they got some or all of their money. We got some questions. Now that wasn't it. That somebody else took your ass to court. U.S. Foods. Say you owe them $24,874.60. So yes, we have more questions. Was this paid? Honey? We got some questions. questions. We got plenty more questions. Because this was just in May 2021. They took you to court for this $24,875. So yes, we have more questions. We do. We do have more questions. Now, let me see here. And okay, we could read a little bit of this. Let me see what it says. Let me close this out. Oh, this was just another receipt about the U.S. Foods, honey. They said you owe them this almost $25,000. Let me see what they say, honey. They said defendant is a resident of Fulton County and he may be served at this. Oh, child, y'all hear the cash out? They be mad about that. So crap. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. Fulton County. Stonecraft Chicago submitted a credit application to plan to establish a credit. Okay. Got some credit for them. Stonecraft Chicago goods on January the 27th, 2020 to February the 22nd, 2020. For goods and services were charged to his account. Stonecraft failed to pay for said goods and services to his account. And as a result, hold on, y'all. This is, I think, some kind of way right now. Incoming call is coming in as a cash app. So I just want to be clear. I don't know why. And I'm about to block this number if they call again because you don't see anybody answering shit. Okay. Let's move forward. $24,875.60. Okay, so they give me my money. So these people want their money too. Okay. Now, what? Okay, so let me see. Oh, so you tried to sell the house. Let me see what it say now. So around December the 9th, 2021, then 2022 is when it sold. So now another question we have is because all of these people was on your ass. Right now, we probably at about $500,000. Are we not probably at about $500,000? And we wonder if because all these people was on your ass, is that why you sold that house? Okay, so yes, we have more questions. Let me see what other questions we have. We want to know. Oh, damn. Let me go get, you know what? I didn't get that video. But we want to know why you said you ain't never been to jail. You said you never been to jail. And we want to know why you told that lie. We want to know why you told that lie. About you that you never been to jail. You said you never got locked up for this. And I have a video that you said it. I just didn't cue it up. And I'm not sure if I want to. Let me see, child, real quick. I'm not sure. No, I don't think I want to because I would have to do a couple of things. So I have a video saying that you said you never went to jail and you never had a mugshot. Okay. However, here we see clear as day the photo from the jailhouse. And not only do we see the photo from the jailhouse, and you said you never been to jail, you never had a mugshot. Not only do we see it, we also had the police report. Okay. Let me see if I can bring that up. All right. We also had the police report. We want to know why you lying saying you ain't never went to jail. Okay. And they got you down to the sole crowd. They say 125 and they say 125. 2019 looked like an arrest to me. One in custody. It said one in custody now. Now some of this, we're gonna go over this real quick because those y'all, it might be some new people didn't know, but this has been gone over. Okay, but we're gonna go over this real quick. Upon my arrival, this police record, police statement, what do you call it? Arrest record. Upon my arrival to the scene, I was met by Mr. Darius and Miss Ross, who were standing in front of the incident location. I began to speak with both of them and was advised that there was a dispute over Miss Ross not being paid while working at the establishment. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but on the Channel 5 Action News, it was in the Channel 2 and Channel 5, there was quite a few employees that hadn't been paid. He just left them in the dust. Just went and abandoned them and ain't paid them shit. So this lady was 38 hot about not getting her check. Mr. Williams stated that Ms. Ross became very upset and argumentative while in the establishment. He wanted her to refrain from getting loud and argumentative in the restaurant, so he escorted her out of the restaurant by grabbing her arm. He showed myself and Major Patterson the video of his cell phone of the incident, and it clearly showed the two inside of the restaurant, and Ms. Williams grabbed Ms. Ross by the arm to take her outside the restaurant. Ms. Ross did not have any complaints of injuries and did not request medical treatment. The video was recorded by a body camera, which will be saved for future prosecution. A CD copy of the incident will also be placed in the property as evidence. Mr. Williams was taken into do it say Mr. Williams was taken into custody and taken to the College Park jail where he was processed and posted bond. So yes, the next question we want to know is, why did you lie and say that you never went to jail and that you never had no arrest records? And specifically on this incident, you lied and said you never went to jail and you never got arrested. That's the next thing we want to know. Now, since you're asking us all what we want to know, we might have a couple more questions. They say the people want to know. They say the people want to know if you got so much money. They say the people want to know why you driving this raggedy car around and got it fixed. That's what they say now. They say the people want to know. They say now. That's what they sent me. They told me they sent me. They say if you got so much money, why you driving this raggedy car around and got it fixed? That's what they say now. That's what they say. They say you just driving it around. Ain't fixed it yet. I said, my God, why he ain't fixed it? And then let me read what they say about it, child. They say, Happy New Year. Darius said he didn't pay his full tax bill because the rest isn't due until the end of January. Now, that was a lie because it was $11,000 that was past due. He only paid $8,000 that we seen that he showed his receipt of. He's still riding around with his car damaged. He said he got two quotes, $1,853. He said, I can't swing that. And $3,207. Oh, he said, I can swing that. And the previous one was $3,207. He wasn't going to be able to do it. So he's going to put the car in the shop before he goes to Atlanta, because if not, he'll be without a car for a week. I guess the multimillionaire cannot afford a rental. Someone told him that Ghost Boy. Now, I hope y'all know my name is Darnell, but that's fine. Said he lives in the hood. He said it's okay because he bought his house for $290,000. Now it's worth $410,000. Ticket sales a couple of hours ago. All right. Now they put up the ticket sales. Now it was another thing with the ticket sales, honey, that was a little more lively. Let me see if we can bring that up with the ticket sales. Let me see if we can bring that up, child, with the ticket sales, honey. Y'all just got everything, huh? Don't it? Y'all said the ticket sales. Y'all say this just now, this in 10 days. Say he got 30 seats available. My God. Y'all said Darius has 30 tickets for the day party still available, not sold. 10 for the Diner with Darius Cooks on the 9th and 11 tickets available for the 8th. That's 51 tickets still available for your biggest market, Atlanta. And this is when it's at 50% off. Why you not talking about this, Darius? You mean to tell he got it for 50% off? Not the 50-50. 30 seats available for 111. Now, I wonder how many he had to begin with. Normally, how many he had to begin with if it's 30 available still, I wonder. We probably could have. We might come back with that one because that wouldn't be too hard to find out. Anyway, so now they want to know. They said you already done scammed them and told them they can eat all they can eat and they could barely eat. They had to go to eat after eating. They said they had to go to eat after eating, honey. That's what they said now. Let me see. Did we grab everything? Let me see. Did we grab everything? We might have grabbed about everything. So yes, we got plenty more questions. I lost count to see how many questions that was, honey. But we had plenty more questions. Look like to me, like we've been saying, you got scammed in Bali. Talking about you paid $400,000 cash and was gonna build a house. Now you won't promote the hip hop soul. You know, unfollow the hip hop and Tommy. We just showed receipts. If anybody coming in late, we just showed receipts where Hip Hop Soul verified yet again on a different receipt because there's been plenty of receipts that have already verified this. Just a re-verification that they say you do not own Hip Hop Soul. Tommy is the owner. You was the help. You was the help, honey. You was the help. And at the end, you ate a shit pie. Mm-hmm. They said nobody want a shot glass of collard greens. Not the shot glass. Ciao. Then they say they know you don't pay no bills and like to pay nothing because you already done told everybody that. You already told them that.
Yes, Mr. Darius Williams.
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Williams. This is Tiffany Roddy. I'm giving you a call in regards to a personal business matter placed here in my office. I do, for security purposes, sir, have to verify that it is you before I can close the call. I have the last word of social 4, is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. I also have to let you know as well this is a communication from a tax collector and information obtained will be used for that purpose and this call is recorded. I'm following up with you. They placed the balance as of today of $1,312.32 here in my office in collection.
Girl, another one?
I was giving you a call so we can get this balance resolved so we can certainly get you out of collections, sir.
Oh, yeah, I don't have it.
Okay, well, I can certainly work with you and we can set up a monthly payment arrangement so we can work on getting you out of collection.
Who gonna pay it? Hello?
I'm offering you a monthly payment plan for you to pay, sir, if you don't have the balance in full.
How much a month? Free a month? 0 a month? That's all I got.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, how do you plan to get this taken care of and get out of collection?
Well, I planned on a lie. I guess I ain't planned on that, huh?
Okay, when do you plan to get this resolved?
Well, I guess I ain't planned on doing that one.
Uh-huh. So now they say that your ass bent ain't plan on paying nothing from the very damn get-go. Ain't never did plan on paying it. Never did plan on paying nothing. So yes, we have more questions. Honey, I hope you was sitting adding the questions up as we was going because I don't even know how many it was. At least about 5 or 6 questions we had. So yes, we have some more questions. And this ain't even all of the shit Because a lot of shit we already done did. Y'all gotta go back and watch the videos with Darius. We done already went over court, them taking them to court and shit. All of these things. Vail done went over all of this stuff. Oh, I did have a question. So y'all did tell me y'all had not seen the messages from WhatsApp and Hip Hop Soul. What about the $118,000 tax lien? Put a number 77 in the chat if it's your first time hearing and seeing of the $118,000 tax lien. Put a number 22 in the chat if you've already seen that. 77 if you just now seeing he has or had $118,000 in a tax lien. 22 in the chat if you already knew it. I'm curious. Let me refresh so I can get up to date. Okay, so a lot of y'all just now seeing the $118,000 tax lien. Okay, two people had already seen it. Or that's 3 people. 77 in the chat if you just now being made aware of that he either had or currently has $118,000 tax lien and a $50,000 according to what I was sent. 22 in the chat if you had already seen that. All right, so a lot of y'all just now seeing he had $118,000 tax lien. Baby, we got some questions. We want to know if you've paid all of these things. Since you asked the question, did we have any more questions about has anything been paid? Yes, we do. All right, I put the StreamYard in here if anybody wants to come up. Also, for some people, I know the StreamYard seems to be, oh, by the way, with the StreamYard, when you come in, you have to authorize your video and audio. However, you can turn your video off and it'll just be audio. You'll be on the screen like me. So if you can come on the StreamYard, if you want to come up, please do. Otherwise, there is a call-in number, 865. I didn't put the other 8 in. It's 865-888-0302. 865-888-0302 is the call-in number. And if you wanted to come on the StreamYard, is in the chat as well. Oh, y'all said just seen the mugshot too, April Hunter? Baby. Y'all think everybody done seen everything, honey. Everybody ain't seen everything. Okay. Y'all said his credit score minus 3.5. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, love. The StreamYard is there, and also the calling number if you wanted to come up. Maybe if y'all enjoyed tonight, honey, send a little something to the Cash App. You know I love to hear something, honey. Send a little something to the Cash App. Baby, if you want to send it on the YouTube, send it on the YouTube. I prefer the Cash App, but if you want to send it on the YouTube, do that. So we'll give a few and see if anybody wants to come up. Let me see what's coming up. So also, there is more. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Wait a minute now. I heard something. Baby, ginormous, tremendously large Cash App from Michelle O. She says, Happy New Year, love, baby. Happy New Year to you, too. Michelle, I appreciate you so very much. Also, I know some people don't like, their names called for whatever reason. We do have a system for that. If you would like to support the channel and you don't want your name called, in the for section, please put ANON, capital ANON, capital ANON, so I can know just to read your Cash App as anonymous. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you, boo baby. That is a blessing. Thank you so very much for the extremely large Cash App. Baby, y'all know I love to hear something. We're waiting to see if anybody wants to come up, if I want to add anything. If y'all saw something y'all never saw, y'all want to make a statement towards that, you can either come on the StreamYard or do the call-in number. We'll wait a couple of minutes to see if anybody wants to come on. Oh, let me tell you. Okay, so coming up. So I got to tell you about Life According to Lies. There's probably more coming up with Stephanie, the lady who tries to play victim. Y'all know, do y'all really realize how many liars we have in the world? I already told y'all, because sometimes it's like I hear people say everybody ain't lying, and that might sound good, but sometimes everybody is. Sometimes lying is a commonality amongst people. The Bible says in the last days, whether it is these days or some more days, that people would confuse the truth for a lie, and the lie is the truth. People gonna be lying. We have a lying ass president. Okay, so that's why I always seek to come on to tell the truth, to show receipts, to not embellish. And if I tell a joke, I say I'm just joking. I don't get on and lie on people. Has Darius lied on me? Several times. Several times he's lied on me. But then he wants to call me a liar. But what have I lied about? Can you please tell me what I've lied about? Can you please? He don't do nothing but lie. That's all he do is lie. And then you want to get on, and like I said, as far as the name calling and insults, I got a lie for that too, but I didn't want it to be this live. I didn't want it to be this live because I wanted this live to serve its purpose and to show what I need to show. But what I will say, as far as the internet, what we need for you to do is take your medicine, whether that's for your mental health or the health in your body. I've never seen a hand on the inside like this. I really want to get off my screen, but we need you to take your medicine, because we know Monday morning you'll be talking shit. By Thursday night you'll be crying in the bed somewhere. We want that boy who you told all that stuff about, we want him to come forward, because I be damned. Because somebody gonna know who the boy is now. Somebody gonna know who the boy is. Now you done all but told that he had a small peen. You done all but told he had a small peen. They say, y'all say, is that Viagra? That's probably his mental health pills and his it could be his mental health pills. It could be if any like sexual transmitted, possibly. I don't know. Could be a variety of things. We're not sure. People don't look at the foundation of this. Darius is not well, but people key with him because he has built a platform of people just like him. Exactly. And you know another thing, bouncing ball. You know, sometimes if it's a new person coming in, like, you know, sometimes I realize if it's somebody coming in, they'll think like, oh, y'all are doing it to each other. Or they may even think, oh, well, you started this because they didn't come in at the right time or whatever. But I can assure you, I never started with this man. When he always had an issue with Carmen, I never started with him. And one day he started with me. He grouped me up in a category with Nandy and called me a liar and said that's all I do. When I never had talked about this man. Because his issue with me was only because I support Carmen. That's the issue that he has with me, nothing else. So then if you trash my name, I will defend myself. And so you keep calling me a liar and saying he ain't nothing but this and he lives there and he lives where. So you said all of this time, where I live at, and it was raggedy. But then when you dox me, you never acknowledge the lies you told about where I live. Because according to you, I was slumlord living all this time. So you never acknowledge that. And again, the only slumlord living I ever did was with that lady. That's the only terrible living I ever did in order to stack my money and do what I need to do and get ahead. That's the only slumlord living I ever did. I've never lived like that, honestly. I heard something. Miss Janet M in the building with the big cash out. She said, baby, this is for your taxes. Baby, pay your taxes. And if you got so much money, why you didn't pay that whole $20,000, $19,000 and something? Why you didn't pay that instead of paying $8,000? That's what we want to know. Darius can't talk about anybody, especially when his ex DeVille said Darius has 3 inches of sadness. Oh, we know it's small. We know it's small. Oh, we already know it's a micro peen. It ain't a pill in the world gonna do nothing for it. So is it the man couldn't do it, or is it just don't work no more? That's another question that people want to know. How you gonna blame it on the man? Because is it the man couldn't fulfill you, or it don't work no more? Or is it you done stretched their hole out so bad that can't nothing, that he would have had to use a fist? Maybe he should have used a fist. You done stretched it out so bad. Exactly, Darnell. Someone said he's numb in that area after the trauma and the surgeries. That's why he can't feel anything in his. Well, I did hear they say he had a lipo or something. He was numb in the area. Might be numb back there. Numb, big, wide, and widespread. Darius doesn't have any friends, and he is jealous of anyone who has them. So you being cool with Carmen, set him off. Bouncing ball. I literally, if anybody could go back, or if anybody, y'all know y'all want to say this and whatever, go back. I never said anything about this man. He had his beef with Carmen. I stayed out of it. And one day, out of nowhere, he even, if you really want to follow the bouncing ball, he even reposted a live of mine one time. And then people was like, why are you reposting his live? And da-da-da. And he even was in the grocery store telling myself, I see something. So, bitch, you was beginning to be a fan for a little second there. And then what happened? Because like I said, I hadn't said nothing about you. You started with me, as you do probably with most people. As you do probably with most people. Let me see what y'all are saying. That's why he's a bottom. He has no choice. I already knew it was small. We seen the print. Are you saying his hairs are longer than his peen? Yes. His them hairs can grow longer than the peen. Child, he ain't numb. He needs Viagra. Darius has no talent. He makes money off of being cruel to people, and those supporters just like him. Those supporters just like him love it. Exactly. He's able to, because see, we already talked about the Alibaba products that he paid $5 for, that he's charging $325 for. So when he marks it down 50%, baby, he's not losing anything. He's just not getting as much money as he would be getting. It didn't cost him but $5. Didn't cost him but $5. Oh, another thing I will be addressing. Well, no, I'll just wait. Somebody said that little thing. Somebody said that little thing back there looked mighty familiar. That little piece. They said that little piece back there looked mighty familiar. And they said, honey, instead of worry about me, it look like you got other things to worry about, honey. You got all them monies and funds and dividends to worry about, honey. You got to worry about, what is this? What is this? What is this? Honey, what is this growth on your lip? And no, I ain't gonna say growth because that growth is in the back of your mouth. What is this protrusion on your lip? And what is that growth in the back of them chiclets? Now, do y'all remember the chiclet gum? Because them teeth look just like it, honey. And oh my. Suffering, succotash. Suffering. Suffering, succotash. What in the... It look like right now in this picture you about to say suffering, succotash. Honey, I said the people get the surgeries, honey, they want to talk all kind of shit, don't they? It look like right now in this picture. Oh, suffering, succotash. Bitch. Now, just because you done went and get your teeth shaved down and replace Bugs Bunny with Donald Duck, you want to damn talk shit. Hold on now. Let me see. Now, just because I promise you them little niblets and them two in that front, it's them two in that front for me. Honey, child, I would hate to see you bite down. I would hate to see. Oh, suffering, succotash. That would exactly like you. So if there was a third, then there was a third, then that Darnell, he'd have sung them. They'll sit on there and put my taxes. Bitch, pull your real teeth out so we see how you talk for real. Let Darnell put my taxes on his page. I didn't even know I was behind the taxes, and I went and paid some of it. And when I went and paid it, I paid $8,000, and I was supposed to pay the whole thing, but I never did pay it. And I just want to say, every time I come on this internet, I'm gonna be on your fucking ass. Okay? I just want to let you know, honey. Honey, these people get these new teeth, honey. These people get these new teeth. They get them a little money. They get these new teeth. I bet you got them new teeth, but you can't get that. You couldn't afford to get that growth cut out the back of your throat. What is that? You asked us, do we have any more questions? Yes. What is this abnormal calamity in the back of your mouth? It's almost like another big, ginormous, like oversized tooth, but built of gums. What is this mass that's growing in the back of your mouth? Because see, let me put this down. Because see, we're going to get back to the insults and the calling names. We're going to get back to that. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to have to do that on kick. Because see, when I get on the road, I'm going to say some of everything. But what we want to know, what is this mass that's growing in the back of your mouth? Somebody said that, Bouncing Ball said that growth is a wart and it looks like something is living in it. My God, on today. Is that a wart? So that's the papilloma, ain't it? HPV? Is that the HPV? Now I know somebody has said I know somebody has said, huh? And somebody has said, I don't know. That was somebody said now. I don't know how true it is, but that was somebody said. Roof, motherfucker. Roof, motherfucker. That was somebody had said now. I don't know. I don't know now. I'm just telling what somebody had said. Somebody said roof. I don't know how true it is now. That dog giving the mighty side eye, ain't her? Ain't that dog giving a side eye? I don't know how true it is now, but I know somebody had said roof. I said, not the roof. Not the roofie. I just know that was somebody had said. Now, I can only tell you, sometimes I can only tell you what somebody said. And this is one of them times. I can only tell you that somebody has said. Now, I don't know nothing about it. All I know is they say, looky. They say, looky, Darnell. That's what they had said now. They say, looky. And they say, looky. And I said, honey, roof. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it now. I don't know what kind of, they say there's a bunch of HPVs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 40, 60, 80. I don't know how many it is. I know something. Roof, motherfucker. I don't know, honey. I don't know what I don't really know what to tell you. I don't really know what to tell y'all. As for the stream, y'all to put the stream out for you, honey. StreamYard is here. And the call-in number is here. It's 865. Call-in number is here, honey. Both of them is in there, honey. I seen Frida asking for the StreamYard. Roof, motherfucker. But anyway, if y'all just coming in, y'all definitely got to catch that replay. I want to come on so bad, but I'm out driving. Antoinette, baby, you better drive safe. And if anything, you could call in. But you finish your drive, honey. You come on another one. Roof. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't mean to put that up. Oh, we're gonna get to that stuff, honey. You best to believe. Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Darnell. Hey, Nosy Neighbors.
Girl, you seen the whole live, girl.
I did this time. I saw the whole thing.
You seen the receipts, girl.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
What you got to say?
I was quite impressed with you. As per usual. Per usual.
Well, I appreciate it.
But one thing I want to say is that about him and the not knowing about the taxes. And yes, you had to tell him about his taxes being due.
Well, you know that's the excuse he gave. He knew about them damn taxes.
Yeah. And I was going to say that if he didn't have anybody getting his mail, there is such a thing called informed delivery from the post office, where you can know about every piece of mail coming to your house through your email. I don't know if the nosy neighbors know about that or not, but every piece of mail that's coming to your house, and I'm sure I'm not going to say he knows it, but there's ways that you can know about your mail. And even if he didn't have anybody getting his mail, he knew that he had taxes due.
Oh, yeah, he knew he had taxes due because they do every year. See, certain things, and him as a business owner, there's several things to do every year. You got to renew your business every year. You have to send a 1099 to your employees every year by January the 31st.
Right.
Every year.
Right.
Answer this and see. Hey, this is Darnell. What we can all do better. What's your name and where you calling from? Okay, go ahead. Oh no, I was talking. There's several things you got to do every year. You have to renew your business every year. You have to file 1099s for your contractors, not employees. If I said employees, for your contractors every year by January the 31st. Right. There's a lot of things you have to do every year. And if he's this such businessman with this business acumen that he doesn't have,
right.
This is one of the things that you have to do every year. So what do you mean you didn't know?
Exactly.
And furthermore, when you say you didn't know, let me see, that was 2020. If I'm not mistaken, I would have to go look. 2024. Okay, maybe not. But anyway, he knew. That's the end of the day, point blank and period.
Right. And in that live, when somebody asked him about it, he got so angry. And he was like, I didn't know. I was in Bali. And that's when he got all mad and everything. And I'm going to do a 50% discount code right now. And blah, blah, blah. He's making me mad all over again because the truth hurts. You didn't want to hear it when somebody asked you about your taxes. Mm-hmm. And like I said before in your live, when piggybacking off what you said earlier about you never saying anything about him. I said that before about when I said something to him on Instagram and he got mad. Mm-hmm. About Darnell never speaking to you. And I know we don't talk about Nikki, but I remember him being on Nikki's live and she's showing him your information and everything. He's like, oh, I'm going to go through and block him right now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go through and block him right now. You didn't block shit. How you still knowing everything he said?
Well, he did, but he still has his pages. Remember, we showed a screenshot of him showing he was watching a live me and Tabor on. But he said he blocked everybody. Right. So he did block some pages. Some of them he did it, and then some of them whatever other page, because he has his other pages other than Darius Cooks.
He does.
He still watches.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
He does. And even though, like I said, you never said anything about him, but I just wish that somebody could find out about this boyfriend and bring him on, and somebody talk to him.
It got to be somebody know the boyfriend. I mean, They done showed. Well, yeah, they done showed this picture. Let me see where the boyfriend at. They got the boyfriend readily available. They done showed this picture.
Yeah.
So somebody has to know. Hold on, let me see. Where's the other picture? Somebody has to know who he is.
Of course.
And it's let me make him bigger here. Somebody has to know who he is. Right. And I know somebody said his name was Jimmy or whatever. I don't know if that's his real name or not. He owed for the year 2024 and 25 is due by January 31st. Yes. Darius has owned a house for the last 5 years. Taxes come out in October and are due by January to avoid penalty for your taxes. He pays them every year late, and that's true. Both. He pays them every year late, and some years he doesn't even pay the whole amount. The folks on Twitter call him out, and that's when he pays. That is true.
Oh, wow.
Now, keep in mind, y'all, I get that you could go to the link. It'll show you. It will literally show you when he paid. Hold on, let me see. Let me go to it. Oh, as a matter of fact, y'all, hold on 1 second. Because I meant to see if the payment he made was available. Tax receipts is not available yet. You can literally go to that website, wait a minute. If it's, okay, that was, hold on. Yeah, you can literally go and see what payments he made. And so you can see that sometimes he makes payments and it's not the full amount. Like that website, that office pretty much tells you everything.
So he's just paying on it.
Sometimes he's just paying on it, yeah. Yep.
And all that money.
Statement. See, it has not updated this. When did he make that payment, y'all? Was it? It wasn't yesterday. Was it the day before yesterday?
Let's see. That live was what day? Monday? Because it is Thursday. That live was Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, so even though it's just so maybe by tomorrow we'll be able to, or whenever they update it. It's right now. It says it's updated as of the 30th, but I don't know if it is because it doesn't show that payment.
And people have been closed for the holidays. For the holidays.
So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. Let me come back to y'all. Yeah, we have to wait and see. But yeah, somebody recognizes this boyfriend. I don't know if his name is Jimmy or what his name is. And listen, I agree with Vel. Vel was like, well, I'm not going to show the boyfriend because he doesn't have anything to do with it. But what I will say is, for me, I guess there is a such thing as collateral damage. In addition to, Darius showed my old photo from almost 2 years ago, and there were some of my family in the pictures as well. So,
right.
I will say this. I don't always feel like what I do, I'll say this. An eye for an eye is not supposed to be the way. And I have previously said, you mess with my eye, I'm going to try to cut your,
right.
take off your upper torso. But I do know that that's not probably how it's supposed to be, although that's how I feel when, and especially that's how I feel when I wasn't messing with nobody.
Right, and we can't always turn the other cheek. Plus, old boy could just want to come out and defend himself and say, "Hey, I don't have the little dick. It's him." You know what I'm saying? Or it could be him not turning him on as opposed to him saying he didn't turn him on. He could just want to come out and defend himself because.
Now, said Vel showed a payment the 31st last night. So is that the same $8,000 that we showed, or was it different? Because we showed a payment of $8,000. He tried to flex by saying he doesn't have a mortgage, but he lives on one of the worst sides of Houston, and it's surrounded by registered sex offenders on his next way. See, that's what I was telling y'all. When I showed y'all those pictures, now I don't know Houston, but I showed y'all, and literally only thing I did was go this is less than a mile up the same street as his house. This is less than a mile. This is not even a half a mile up from his house. Literally. Not a half of a mile up the same street as his house. So, honey, when you're going to be talking about me and what I got going on, honey, you're going to make me talk about you. And, honey, it's not like you in Beverly Hills. It's not like, yes, their house is in the ghetto, if you ask me.
Yeah, it is.
Because what the fuck is this? This is walking distance. What we named this man right here, Jeffro.
Right.
This is walking distance from your house, sweethearts. Now, when Jeffro decides that he wants to come down and see what you got going on in the townhouse, he may just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is walking distance from your house. And just because y'all got this gate up, honey, the people jumps the gates and all kinds of things.
Doesn't mean a thing.
I'm surprised they ain't already, been up through there.
All right. Scale the fence.
Exactly. Hey, Antoinette.
Hey, I had to come on.
Hey, Antoinette.
I want to tell y'all, he stayed in Acres Home. Acres Home is the worst neighborhood.
Wow.
They trying to fix it up, but Acres Home is home. I'm telling you, that's where the drug dealers hang out at, the hookers. Acres home is the worst. They call it
Mm.
acre shady.
Oh wow.
When I got that zip code, I looked it up and I said, "Oh, I know where that's at."
Oh wow. That's what's up, Antoinette.
Yes.
Yeah, Darius already showed, and that's what we showed as well. He only paid $8,000. So yeah, he paid $8,000. He owes three something, but now it's January, so he actually it was 19,000 that he owed. And furthermore, I like to have a bigger conversation. Like, let's not have just a surface conversation because he paid $8,000. I don't care about that. If you have the money that you say you have,
You'll be
your tax liability, what you owed, and with the old and the new, it was 20. It's 19,000 and something dollars.
Yeah, why you just
And
knock that
if
out?
you had the money that you say you had, why wouldn't you pay the whole 19 something $1,000 if you had the money you say you had?
Exactly. Just knock that right on out.
pay 50,000 off of your code.
70 something, I think it was 76.
So you shouldn't have no problem paying that out.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason why you paid it because Darnell busted you.
Exactly.
Y'all said looks like the entrance to a correctional facility. Exactly.
Hey, that's all right. Darnell, you will be receiving some pictures.
Ooh, if
Oh,
that
that's cool.
anybody, thank you. If that anybody associated with Darius will be talked about as well. Doesn't have to be me, but it's public. Exactly, because I never said one bad thing about the boyfriend or the ex-boyfriend. If Darius can talk about him, everyone else can too.
He
He had the nerve to talk about where Chef and Tay live. The audacity, exactly.
talk about it. Stays in the neighborhood that have their own.
Right.
Yes, I done been to their house.
Well, I don't know why you keep Lily Coleman. Maybe you didn't see the previous live. I mean the previous live. Maybe you didn't see the live we've already done. We've already established that he paid $8,000. We already established. Actually, I was the person who to put it out there in the beginning with that he owed over $11,000 thanks to a nosy neighbor. We don't have to look at Vail for this. Now there may be things that we have to look at Vail for, but this is not one of them. So you keep repeating that when in fact I was the one who brought it to the world's attention that he was behind over $11,000. To my knowledge, I was the one. And he said on his live basically that he seen my live and he wouldn't pay $8,000. We've already went over these amounts and receipts. Maybe you're late in the live, but we don't need to reference Vail for this. Maybe we can reference him for something else, but not this. But I know that you keep saying it. He's surrounded by 7. Ooh, not the 7 registered sex offenders. Let me see. Y'all said Acres Home is not the worst, but there are shacks all the way to mansions that sit on acres in this neighborhood.
Now, I mean, you have a whole lot of neighborhood that's worse. Like you got Homestead, you got Fifth Ward, and they got some houses where they building up in. But Acres Home is on that list also.
She's saying it's one of the worst, child.
It's on that list. Y'all see what it was down the street from.
Exactly.
Now we did see that now. Let me check my
They
email.
don't get me wrong. They building it up, but that's where Slim Thug and them is from. The rappers that's here and they building it up, buying homes and building it up over there.
Yeah, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. He got mad because he been had that video. He got mad because Darnell called him out on them taxes. So the next day he brings the old girl on.
Exactly. And honey,
he was busy. When people ask, I was busy and I was doing this and I was getting over a breakup. That could have distracted you from the breakup if you wanted to bring that video out. So you didn't bring that video out. You brought that video out right when Darnell brought out your taxes the very next day.
That's it.
Ooh, child. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something.
Or there was his mail.
That's right.
Because you can go, you have the US down here in Houston, you can get that to your phone. Because I get it every day on my email. Tell me how many pieces of mail I have in my mailbox.
I do too. That's what I was saying earlier. I do too.
What do you have? If you got a package or anything.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get some more receipts coming up. Look like, hold your line, child. Oh, child. The nosy neighbors, honey, y'all be sending stuff in real time now. I got to be quick on my feet. Child. I got to check it. Got to go get it. Got to download it. Got to do all the things.
In the words of DJ Khaled, we the best.
Y'all are the best. Okay. Now, I'm going to say this. I be trying to take the addresses out. I'm not going to do take them out for the sex offenders list, though. Only because it seems like, honey,
we want to know that
people can get away. Well, y'all should already. The address is, honey, it's public record. It ain't hard to find.
So pull it up. It's right there.
It ain't hard to find. You could type in his name in Texas, and you should see that. I will say this is only when he practically gives that stuff away 70%, 50%, 60% off.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does. It just has a sale and offers that big discount because you can tell the same people are buying because the people will say, oh, I need that skillet to go with my collection, or I need that to go with my collection. It's the same people that's buying, and they just up his ass. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to kiss his ass, and you know what I'm saying, and get their names called out and all that. That's the only reason why they do it.
And think that they're getting a deal,
right?
When again, we did already told you he paid $5 for it now.
Yeah.
I already told you he paid $5 for it.
Yeah, that is it. That is it. They just want to be in the click. Like I said earlier, the day parties and stuff are not selling.
Child, then wait a minute. Child. Oh wait, it says prior year taxes. Oh, so that was current. That was the total current due taxes. Not April. Okay, so that doesn't look like it was delinquent though. So I don't know what this one is. That don't look like it was delinquent. Child. Oh wait, I don't have it on screen. Sorry about that. Child.
It's crazy.
Not two of them behind the gate.
Exactly.
It's the two of them behind the gate for me.
Right in his midst.
So, and if it's not two, she's saying one of them definitely lives behind the bicycle chains.
Oh my God.
Got one right behind the bicycle chain. Watch your kids, watch your wife, watch your children, because they're getting everybody around here.
That's a damn shame.
I mean, literally, y'all, I would literally go to the address and go up the street. If everybody wasn't talking about, now mind you, he put my address right on his screen. But let me put his address up on the Google and go up the street. Oh, he's doxing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why literally y'all put his own damn address in and go up the street to the damn left. Put his address in and go up the street to the left if you think I'm damn lying. And guess what you're gonna see? This. Put his address in if you have it, and go up the street to the left. What you gonna see? That.
I'm dead.
Hey, Dad.
Go up the street to the left, and then Antoinette lives in Texas, around Houston, and so she already know these pictures are accurate.
And when I put the address in, I'm 27 minutes.
Wow.
And then Jeffro sitting here with a beer bottle with a beer can in his hand, wondering why the Google car is taking his photo
Right.
Acres home, baby.
When he walking down towards
You
the
got people.
apartments, I mean
You
the
got people
townhouse.
sitting up under trees and chairs. That is Acres home. They call it Acre Shady.
Look, they blocked Jeffro. Jeffro looking like, you not supposed to see me. I didn't know you was finna come past.
Right. I'm trying to get me a little drink.
Trying to get him a little drink. He got his beer can in his hand. Baby, they got 72 cars, and I don't think one of them is running.
That's crazy.
Now I don't know if no code enforcement. It don't look like no code enforcement is coming past that Darius's house. Now I will say, all over everywhere they're building nice houses and communities in the ghetto.
Yeah, they trying to build it up.
So I will say that. But baby, for I'm just telling you, for him to present himself the way he present himself, and baby, you go down your street and you put 1 foot in front of the other, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4, 5 foot, 7 foot, and there go Jeff Rowe. Right here. Right here.
Hell no, you didn't.
They got a boat. It looks like they fixing a boat car.
Right there with his fucking beer can. Right there with his fucking beer can.
You know what? But you know what, though? That's why it's important to be humble. That's one thing I preach in my life, is I want to be humble, not haughty. And when you brag and all that stuff or whatever, this kind of stuff coming back to you. You want to brag that you saw all that, but you're not.
Hey, y'all like that rhyme? You know, I be coming off the top of the dome with some shit. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4, 5 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, and there go Jeffro walking right down the fucking street with his beer can, wondering why the Googler then ran past him in the car. Bitch, what you taking pictures of me? I'm up to no good, bitch. I'm going out to see what Darius is doing. Who's to say? He is walking in direction. and it got all of these cars. Ain't not an engine running in sight. Don't look like.
Probably like, God damn it, he gonna damn Google.
There go Google. And all of this right down the street. The hell is this? What is this on the side of the road?
Not the road.
A dope?
Trash.
What is this on the side of the road?
Boards where they towed down something and laid it on.
And just laid it in the street, ain't it?
Yeah.
Didn't give a damn about it. Trash every damn well. What is that in the road? Look,
Mr.
right down
All
the
that.
street. Right down the street. Fence hanging down. So up. Hey, man, I ain't never seen that like it.
Mr. All of that.
Mr. All of that. I promise you. Go to the left. Go this way. Go
And
this
if
way.
he stay right there, those are not homes. Those are like townhomes. Those are like townhomes. They putting them everywhere.
Oh, for sure. That's exactly what they are.
And they're nice. Don't get me wrong. They're very nice.
They're nice, but they in the hood. This car right here ain't moved. When the last time that car moved? It don't even look like it's summertime, and it still got pollen. It don't even look like it's summertime. It still got pollen on the hood. When the last time that car moved? Oh no.
And none of them probably got plates on them, tags and shit.
Ain't got no plates, honey. Somebody, hey, Kathy M is laughing her ass off. That sent me a huge cash out. Thank you, Kathy M. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank y'all Nosy Neighbors who actually support. Thank you for the new Nosy Neighbors who come in and support. Listen, again, small channel. Hey, but he's not going to intimidate me. He's not going to make me back down. He's not going to make me do any damn thing. So if anybody thought that's what was happening, use a motherfucking lie. But I will tell you this. I respond in my time, honey. I spend time with my family. I'm going to cook my dinners. I'm going to do. It's not of the urgency that I have to respond when somebody wants me to respond. But you best to believe I'm coming. Now, if the Nosy Neighbors can tell you, you best to believe I'm coming. You're not going to intimidate me. You have a picture of me from almost 2 years ago. I am 120 something pounds down, working on the next set of pounds down. And baby, when I feel like it and when I am ready, I will. But have at it. Because see, here's the thing. This is the difference from me and Wig. See, I already know me and him go back and forth. See, she can't take the back and forth. She can
Can't handle it.
She can't handle it.
Mhm.
She can do the most egregious shit, and that she want to go be a police calling asshole.
Right.
But that's how she is, pussy. That's how she is.
Yeah.
She like her other friends. They can't handle it.
Can't handle it.
Yeah. That would be her. Didn't you say something earlier about her and the lady? Like she's gonna try to have the lady on?
No, I didn't. No, I ready to. Well, I got some more about the lady. I got videos of how she lived and how she kept that room. I got more about that lady.
That was a good live with you and the girl.
The girl. Yeah,
that was
because
good.
she
That
had
was
already knew her. And then you're
Mhm.
talking about I brought that to your house, and I just proved that you had that shit going on before I got there.
Yes.
And fortunate enough for me, the lady, Mazetta, had already resolved the shit before I got there.
Yeah. And they should have shut all that shit down because she proved that lady was lying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She proved that lady was lying.
Talking and not knowing that, okay, somebody else know how to stop. I wouldn't even got on there and said nothing.
And see, here's another thing, y'all. Somebody say, oh, why? She had me. I never brought that lady up. Is this a story that I could have monetized on and embarrassed? Yes, I could have. I never told y'all a thing about what I was going through with that lady.
Not at all.
And see, this reminds me of that other one. I never said a thing until you brought it to the internet. And bitch, one thing about me, you bring it,
you gonna deliver it,
and I'm gonna deliver you. And what they say, you knock on my door, I'm gonna let you in.
Period.
And I got more receipts. I got videos and pictures to show exactly how nasty she is. Talking about I'm nasty. Girl, please. And if I'm nasty and if I did all that, why you move with me? Why did you move with me? Lying ass heifer.
If I let you move in and ratchets and roaches everywhere, ain't no way I'm supposed to move out my house and move in
with me.
Exactly.
The hell? And then if I brought them there, why I ain't got them here?
And then how many? Can we all agree that she was fake crying?
If I brought them there, why I don't have them here, and why I didn't have them before you? The hell?
Can we all agree that she was fake crying?
Oh, baby, that's the life she lives. That fake crying and fake playing sick. Like I said, I forgot to tell y'all the first time, a Trump supporter. Somebody said in the live, they said, oh shit, you ain't got to say nothing else if she's a Trump supporter. A black Trump supporter, poor. She's a poor lady, and she's a Trump supporter.
He gave her money.
And then I don't know if we said it because it was so much said. She thinks, and she's in this little cult thing. They think they can raise people from the dead.
And when I heard that, I wanted to throw my damn phone. Like hell nah.
Think they can raise people from the dead. That's how sick she is in her mind. And she looks like a witch. I'm gonna do a live where I'm gonna show you, who we're talking about. Looks like a witch.
Oh my! What was her name? Beth had all the receipts.
Oh yeah, Mozetta. I mean, made me forget it down there. Had all the receipts, and I didn't even know she had those. I didn't even know she had those, but it was just it was so excellent that she did have them, because you literally lied and said, you didn't have none of those issues before me.
Yeah.
And the pictures and her proved that was a lie.
Yeah.
if y'all can only see how nasty she lived.
Mm. And she said she had to clean up and everything.
Girl, please. And when she said, I did give her little boyfriend, whatever it is, $100. I didn't even have. I didn't bring nothing to that room. Let me tell you, I didn't even bring my bed to that room. That was going to be so temporary while I was there, because again, part of the thing was if y'all, for those who rent or whatever, if you tried to rent within the last year, you know they want everything, and you know how you used to be able to kind of, get around some things, baby. They want you to log into your bank account.
Oh yeah.
They want everything now.
They want everything.
Mm-hmm.
They want everything. And so, again, I didn't want to move. I thought about moving back into an apartment. I didn't really want to move back, even if I'm upstairs. The apartments are still thin. I'm now where I don't play my music loud a lot, but if I want to play it, I want to play it. And then, I go outside and I'm like, okay, well, can't really hear it. But to be directly attached, I didn't even want a townhouse. And it's not that I couldn't live there if I had to, but if I'm making my choice, what I want with my life, I just had kind of grew past that because it's just too much. It's too much because even if you're cool with this neighbor, they may be gone next month. Now you got a whole nother one in there.
Yeah.
And when I say neighbor, I'm talking about attached in an apartment or a townhouse, whatever. They might be gone. So it might be a whole new it's a whole new thing next month.
Mm-hmm.
I heard something. Thank you, Linda J. She says you're the GOAT. Thank you so very much. Linda J, thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you, love. And so, I just had made that decision. And so when it wasn't just $2,000 they tried to raise my rent up to from the previous place that I showed y'all, which remind you, that place they said was dilapidated. That house was nice. It was decent. It was small, but it was nice. And so no, it was over $2,000, and that house wasn't worth it. Matter of fact, it was almost the same thing that I paid where I moved. And I didn't think it was worth it, and I wasn't gonna pay it. And then you're raising the rent $900. I can't remember how much it was. And I was like, no, ma'am.
And there's nothing wrong with sacrificing for a little bit to see the bigger picture. My husband's best friend, he was our best man. He's his best man at our wedding. And he moved in, I want to say maybe like 2000, early 2000s. He left his apartment, moved in with his mother, paid her $200 a month, and saved his money and moved into like a mini mansion. He made a sacrifice.
Yep.
He made a sacrifice, and that's what you do when you're trying to get ahead and you want bigger and better. Sometimes you just make a sacrifice and you roll with it until for bigger and better. And there's nothing wrong with that. People do that all the time.
And I don't know if I said in the live, because honey, we was on live for about 3 hours. She would not even been able to stay there as long as she did if it wasn't for us. I don't know if I said that. Did I say that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely, she would not. She could not even hardly pay the little bit she was paying. That guy was paying it sometimes, and she would borrow money from me all the time. And so between me and the other people that was living there, she would not even be able to maintain that place. So she's ungrateful. She's inconsiderate. She doesn't look at the whole picture. Yes, she helped us while we were there. And again, I said the main thing with me choosing that location is because my uncle needs to get to work at the time.
Right.
But we helped her. She would not have been able to maintain that house without help. So it's just that. The fact of the matter is I only charged her $600 when she first moved in.
Yeah, the lady seems like a master manipulator. She does. She
plays sick. And her sickness is due with them pill popping. But she doesn't want to admit to that. She really needs to go into rehab, actually. Now she's talking about me sitting drinking. Now, bitch, let me tell you one thing about me. I'm gonna tell you I be drinking, and I'm gonna tell you what I don't be doing, drinking and driving. But baby, I'm gonna tell you, I be drinking because guess who I'm. If I'm hurting anybody, guess who it is?
Just you.
Myself.
Right.
And
It
so,
ain't nothing wrong with drinking.
and so I don't feel no way about it. And so, but baby, you want to admit to that pill popping? Did we not see that text message? Bitch, come on. Can I hold 3 pills tomorrow? Like it's fucking money.
That shit was funny.
Like it's a fucking like it's $30. The hell are you talking about? Can I get 3 pills tomorrow?
It's giving crackhead.
But you giving away yourself right there.
Oh my God.
But baby, we've been having some lives. So one thing about me, baby, you expose me, I'm gonna expose me some more. I'm gonna expose me some more, and I'm gonna expose your ass too.
Let them have it down there. Let them have it.
I'm gonna further expose because I'm not gonna get on here and lie. I'm not gonna get on here and be like, nah, I don't know that lady. I ain't never lived at her house. Yeah, I sacrificed to live at her house. The worst, the most slumlord, worst place I ever lived in my life. Made that sacrifice. I wouldn't invite a dog to her house. None of my family. My family would sometimes want to. I'm like,
I know that's right.
I'm gonna meet you somewhere because it ain't gonna be there. I wouldn't invite a dog to that lady's house. How nasty it was. Carpet filthy. Everything just filthy. I would put on shoes or something. I wouldn't even want to walk on that floor. How fucking filthy it was.
And I don't want to be funny about this, and not at all. I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't see how Mark, whatever, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce her name, could stay there after the bed bugs. I get that she said they was in her room, and the lady's trying to burn them and all that. Like that lady was just.
It was just in one room. It was just in one room. Somebody who she had living there brought them there in that room, and they were able to get them out of that room before they spread anywhere.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Oh, Lord Jesus. She ought to be ashamed of her doggone self, and then got the nerve to get online and make it seem like you brought some stuff to her house.
Exactly.
And old girl just got on there and debunked that lie
real quick. And this lady now is damn near a millionaire. I mean, we saw the receipts for the settlement.
Yeah.
So she don't have no reason to come and lie. Yeah. I've known the lady had all of this money. I ain't asked her for nothing. Hell, she ain't volunteered to give me nothing. She ain't volunteered to give me nothing, and I ain't asked her for nothing.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if you felt like if you got almost $1 million, you felt like you want to give me something, you would have been and gave it to me. I'm not going to ask you for a damn thing unless I had to ask you.
Right.
But for people who, have money like that, maybe they can, I guess, they give it to who they want to give it to.
Right.
Or whatever. But, so that was a factor in the conversation, being that, a lot of people, if they knew you had that money, they would have been asking for something or whatever. And she just had literally come to my house like maybe a month or so ago. And she was like, wow, like she was giving so many compliments about, the house or whatever. And it's crazy that, we both took that sacrifice. We're both doing well,
Yes,
praise God.
Yes.
Praise God. All praises to God.
Amen.
And that she had the lady, Stephanie McDade, she had to go live with her dad in Carrollton. And after she moved with her dad, she's on the south side of town in Riverdale, which we talking about bad. It's not the best place, Riverdale. I believe off of Garden Walk. So, and she said she was sleeping on an air mattress.
Can we talk about Sharon Wright real quick?
Who?
I was on Sharon Wright, the one the Uber driver.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
He was one night when you were doing that live about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the comments saying, just give that lady her stuff back. And I said, hey, guys, Sharon Wright is in here in the chat. In the chat that night. I don't know if anybody caught that or not.
I didn't say if you would have said that name, I would have no idea who you was talking about.
Yeah, I said it that night, and I said Chiron right because I remember him always being on Nikki's lives, and I know he loved that side and just one of those guys that's a Chef Carmen hater, like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like when guys are like that, it's like little bitches. You know what I'm saying? When they just sitting up here hating on this lady because of who she chose to marry, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's all about for me. That's why I came. That's why I'm on this side, and that's why I feel about the way that I feel. Is all of them like the cartoon, doing the cartoons and doing the this and talking about them every day. That right there just irks me. And he is one of those. And he was always, like I said, in Nikki's live. And then I saw him in your live saying, just give the lady back her stuff. And it still didn't connect at that time until Darius went live and said Sharon is the one that sent him the pictures in the first place.
Mm. So listen, I showed the receipts for that, and I ask again, who is going to hold somebody's stuff who they're no longer being affiliated with and they're having, conflict or whatever. And I showed y'all the text message. I wasn't nasty in any of the text messages.
Because I asked my husband, just not to cut you up, I asked him just hypothetically. And he says, after 4 months, oh, hell no. Like, I wouldn't have kept it either.
Exactly. Who's going to keep your stuff 4 or 5 months? And then you give them 30 more days at the end to come and get it, and they ignore you purposely. Then they lie and say they responded. Then they lie again and say they never seen it. Then they tell the truth, yes, I saw it and I got it, and send a screenshot that they received it. Girl, if you don't go on somewhere.
And she wanted mess out of it. That's why she gave it to him. Oh, we got to talk. She wanted it to be mess. She gave it to him to bring it to the internet.
And she likes a pity party.
Yeah,
she likes the pity party, and she likes to play victim. She has a victim complex for sure.
Yeah, and then get on Darius. All of it to me was just messy, and bringing it to the internet and picking those two people and saying what she said about Chef and all that. The lady is just a mess. And like I said, the fake crying said it all for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, honey, I'm glad y'all saw, because that's what she likes to do. She likes to sit and pretend she's sick so somebody can bring her something. But let me tell you, out of 30 days, just say if it's out of 30 days, she can be sick for 25 days. Damn. If that man comes from Ohio, she's up and well and moving. Up and well and moving. When he leaves, she back sick. Every single time.
That's so sad.
I'm so fucking serious right now. Every single time he does that. But, it's a lot of people, they just don't see themselves. They just don't. They just don't. And, it just is what it is. But I don't see how nobody can look at the receipts. Oh, I guess they'll say, oh, I edited the receipts. She has the same phone. She has the same receipts.
Right.
She had all of that time to come and get her stuff. And who's going to keep your stuff 4 and 5 months?
Right.
Nobody. She wouldn't have kept my stuff 4 and 5 months.
Unless she was paying you storage. Now, if you paying storage at a storage facility, they damn sure ain't gonna keep it after a month.
She won't pay me a damn thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you wasn't her storage person. You wasn't her storage company. So a storage company is gonna give you a month. If you haven't paid them 1 month, they're gonna kick your shit out. They're gonna throw your shit outside.
No, they're gonna put a lock on it first.
Yeah.
So you can't go get it.
Right. So you're not paying him storage. So why would you expect him to keep it if you're not paying him to keep it?
And then, like I said, when I give you because I had been asking you to come get your stuff, when I give you a final 30 days and you decide you're just going to ignore that, girl, please. Yeah. And furthermore, if y'all could see that room, and you will see it, and she said on his live that she had a refrigerator in there, didn't she? A mini fridge. All right. Can somebody tell me what's going to happen to that stuff in that mini fridge?
Exactly.
And you ain't been there 4 and 5 months.
Exactly.
Girl, I'm not going to live. See, the problem is She thought she was gonna bring her living over here. Now I let her do her thing in that room. But bitch, that's as far as you got. And I better not smell nothing in that bitch. You know, that's as far as you got is that room. But then now you have a problem because you think you're going to go outside of that room and hoard in other places too. Oh, can I put some of my stuff in this other room? No, ma'am.
That would be a no.
That would definitely be a no. Oh, can I put this in the garage? No, ma'am.
Exactly. Don't blame you. From the sounds of where she is, ain't no way. No way.
Can I put this in the basement? No, ma'am. Because you're not finna hoard here. Hoarding, have that shit piled up to the roof, to the roof in your room. And please keep the door closed. And I was nice for that. A lot of people won't even let you do that.
Right.
Y'all gonna see the pictures, honey. Y'all think I'm lying. You gonna see the damn pictures. And the video. Y'all know I like to talk like old ass folk. And the video. You're gonna see the video too.
And one thing about it, Darnell, is that
and I don't have her shit. I don't have her shit. I can't give it back to her because I don't have it. Okay, go ahead, Lynn. I'm sorry.
I was just saying they didn't stop nothing. They didn't stop nothing. The same nosy neighbors that's always in the chat, the same nosy neighbors are here. You even gained another 1,000 or so followers. They didn't stop nothing.
They didn't stop nothing because he already had told us.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he thought it was going to be a surprise to us. Darnell already covered everything he told us, which we didn't have to.
That's why I love Lakeisha's post. She said he thought that was going to be tea, but that wasn't nothing but water because Darnell had already told us.
Yeah.
Already had said. And then you remember also I had said something about somebody living here and looking out for him or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then the wig gonna say, "Oh, he's really talking about Carmen." Bitch, I'm gonna talk about no damn Carmen.
And that was so stupid.
Why the hell you be talking about Carmen? Carmen ain't live with you.
The hell he really trying to cover that up and twist it. You know what? That lady, I wish she would. That's another person can't see themselves. Cannot.
Somebody named Bobby said she thought Darius was gonna give her the money to replace her stuff.
That's what she thought. That's exactly what she thought. Crying and carrying on. Honey.
He thought he ain't got shit to give.
Crying and carrying on, honey. Oh, she'll put on the show. If you want somebody to put on a show, call her. She sure will. She plays the victim. That's the story of her life. Now you can raise the dead, but you can't raise your ass up out that bed from the pills.
That shit was hilarious.
The fuck? Down to the Creflo Dollar. Now I'm not saying Creflo Dollar is the reason that she would have, because she has this little side, like little group that she's in that I can't necessarily say is attached to Creflo Dollar. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that's the church she goes to. Wow. I don't know if y'all know Creflo Dollar.
Yeah, maybe she was taking y'all money to give it to you. Remember when he wanted that private jet? You got all that flack from that? Maybe she was taking money down there giving it to him.
She must was. She must was, child.
Yeah,
but I don't get on here and lie. If you get on here and if you expose something about me, I mean, either I'm going to not say nothing or I'm going to come on and tell the truth. But I ain't going to get on here and tell no lies to you. And so, like I said, if you're new here, appreciate that, because now we live in this world where people just lying. And I wish I could come on and lie. I really do. You know how easy that would be? To just get on and lie. But I don't never want nobody to say, "Oh, you said blah, 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 and this and that and blah, 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 blah." No.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave that for them. We'll leave the line for the other side.
Yeah, we'll leave it for them. And so, like I said, you expose me, I'm going to expose myself some more. Definitely vulnerable about saying that I sacrificed to live there in the slums for a period of time or whatever. Also, I didn't want her to move with me. But because I lived with her, I felt an obligation. It was almost
Yeah.
like, well, I can't not let her.
Yeah.
She's getting evicted and I was just living with her. It's just, but I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it. I knew it. But even knowing it, I guess I just couldn't not do it.
Donna, did you lay down any ground rules? Like, okay, you can't be hoarding here. You can't be nasty. You can't, like how she said she was saying to you in that lie. Did you?
I think more so I address stuff as it happened.
Okay.
As it,
Gotcha.
And there was no rules for her house because it was filthy anyway. She might have said something about some dishes or whatever, but I don't even know what she's talking about. Dishes. That the other lady who was on here, Mozette, she washed the dishes. She cleaned the house because she wasn't working.
Okay.
So she always washed the dishes. So I don't even know what she's talking about.
She was just talking.
Lying.
She thought Darius was supposed to give her some money. Somebody, what you said, say at one point he said he was going to see how could he help her because he was.
Yeah, and I'm like, what you gonna do? I'm like, what you gonna like? I'm gonna see what I'm gonna like. He gonna look into this and see. Like, dude, what you gonna do?
He wanted he got the tea and hung up, and that was it.
Okay, got the tea and bye.
He just wanted to have something against Darnell. Yeah, that's all it was because Darnell had brought them taxes out.
That's right.
And now I'm gonna do another live on her ass with the pictures and the videos and the auntie that I recorded, who's also Republican.
Oh wow.
A Trump supporter. So we're gonna have, baby, if anything, you know what I said? I said, baby, I got a lot to talk about, don't I?
Right.
Baby, I got a lot to talk about, don't I?
And that says a lot. That Trump shit, that says a lot. It does.
Oh yeah.
It says everything. And that's everything. It says everything. Because to be black and to be a Trump supporter, especially now, and we can see. If you don't see, baby, if you ain't got eyes to see now, I don't know what to tell you about what this man is doing and how he doesn't care for people, let alone black people. And you are supporting this man, you're lost, you're dumb as hell. I feel like, at least for her, you know what? Also, y'all, she didn't like black women in power. She couldn't stand Keisha Lance Bottom. She couldn't stand Franny Willis standing up to Trump. She was like, them white folk, she's one of these people. Them white folk gonna show her. They're gonna show her.
Oh my God. Oh
she's
my
one
God.
of those people.
Oh my God. See, I don't like her from that.
And who she thinks she is, she thinks she can stand up to them white folk. She's one of those people.
Oh my God.
That's who she is. She's one of those people.
See.
Like self-hatred. The self-hatred for herself for being black and not wanting to acknowledge or appreciate or applaud the black people who can stand up for the shit you should be standing up for.
So I guess she hated Kamala Harris then.
She didn't like no Kamala Harris. Hell no. Hell no. She didn't like no Kamala Harris. She does not like black women who hold positions. She doesn't like it. She does not like it.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
And she's very much so one of those people. She's from a country town, Carrollton, Georgia, Stephanie McDade. And she's one of those people that are very much so like the white man. Have y'all ever been to the country and seen some of them people still stuck in slavery damn near in their mind.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
That's like how she is. Like, oh yes sir. She's damn near a yes sir.
Mm.
Oh no sir. She's damn near that still to this day.
I'm
She's
talking about them white folks ain't gonna have that. Girl.
oh yeah. Oh when Franny Willis, y'all know who I'm talking about when I say
Oh
Franny
yeah.
Willis.
Funny one.
She could not stand that lady. She could not stand her.
I love
would
her.
not she would not support
I love her.
she would not support black women when it comes to that. And I can't think of a good representative of a black man. But when it comes to a black woman in a position and strong, oh, she can't stand her.
That's terrible.
She is a Republican, and not only a Republican, be more specific, a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
She's a Trump supporter. Now tell her to come on Darius live and lie and say she ain't a Trump supporter.
And he definitely is against MAGA.
And you know why she said? Because of his Christian values. I said, honey, you ain't seen what that man said he ain't a Christian. Oh no, he would have never said that. He would have never said that. Show her the video. Well. I don't know. I had to look about that. I gotta think about that. I gotta look into that. Because ain't nothing to look into. You just seen it.
Wait a minute, hold on.
She's lost. She's a lost black person. You know where she is? I don't know if we said that. We probably did say because it was so much that she's a slip and fall girl.
Yeah, I heard that in the line.
She's a slip and fall girl. She's a honey. If it ain't no water in the floor, let me post some down that bitch and fall.
Damn. I hate people like this. We know people like that too in our lives. We know a couple of people like that too in our lives. That's always want to go on medical or got a lawsuit or I'm going on medical or I'm suing them.
Yeah.
You know, it's just always something. But
She's a slip and fall girl. That's who she is.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Well, you done got rid of her. She ain't in your life no more.
Oh, well, I guess we got to go to
right
court.
Now
I guess we got to go to court, honey. I know they're going to have lights, cameras, and action in that bitch. Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, she wasn't paying storage, so. And did y'all have a contract?
No, girl. None.
No kind of rental agreement?
None.
Oh, she fucked.
Oh, she's more than fucked.
She's fucked. No lease agreement, she fucked.
None.
That's it. That's the bottom line.
None.
That's it right there.
And guess what? I ain't gonna even give the whole thing away because it's gonna be things that's for the court case. But she's all the way fucked.
Yeah, no lease agreement. Ain't nothing that can be done. That's a fact. And she wasn't paying you storage. You didn't have to keep her stuff. You weren't obligated. You hadn't made her a promise that you was gonna keep her stuff after she left. So she hit. She HIT positive.
She's not HIT positive. She's done for. Because like I said, who can tell me that I gotta keep your stuff in my house 4 or 5 months? And who can tell me that? That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
And I keep telling you, you know, and I'm so glad that it went from verbal because a lot of it in the beginning was verbal conversation. When you gonna come just get your stuff? To when it went into text messages because that verbal stuff, of course, you know, whatever. Yeah. And so I'm so glad at some point it went into text messages because
you got receipts.
I got receipts.
You got receipts, bottom line.
My girl.
And no agreement, so go on and cry somewhere else, lady.
But that's what she'll do. She likes to play victim. She likes to cry. I know somebody else like that, ain't her?
Ain't it?
She likes to play victim. She likes to cry. And the fact of the matter is, and especially when you done fell out with somebody, especially then, are they going to allow you 4 or 5 months to come get your stuff? I was more than nice to keep her stuff for that long. Girl, I got to clean out the room. it stank. It stank. I gotta clean it out.
Yeah, you got so many receipts. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me see something real quick. Hold on.
Antoinette, why you so quiet?
Because I was on the phone with my daughter-in-law. She had called me, telling my dad they were in my house.
Oh, you about to have company.
Nah, they coming over here because my son got to go to work at 2 in the morning.
Oh,
And that way she wanted to get the grandbabies up that early.
nice.
Hey, Darnell, Chef Tay.
That ain't Chef and Tay. Somebody, hey, Darnell, Chef and Tay.
Hey.
Tay, let me ask you. This is Lynn. That's Lynn. All right, Tay. I'll see you when you get here. All right, bye.
Yeah. Hey, Darnell, Chef and Tay.
Yes. Talking about they coming, they sleeping in my bed. No, y'all not. Y'all gonna have a couch.
Right. Nothing like family. We love them.
I know. We love them.
Absolutely. Well, Darnell got this call. I might go back in the chat then.
Oh, because he still got us on hold. It might be some tea.
Right, exactly. So I better wait.
All right. So that was a little tea, but it'll be for tomorrow, y'all. Hey, down there. Hey, America's and Blessings Cake Company. Baby, you missed the whole live, honey. We had a lot. We had a whole lot. You got to catch that replay, baby. I promise you. Oh, so that was some more tea, but it'll be for tomorrow. The tea just keep on teeing. The tea just keep on teeing, honey.
Everybody blessing you with some tea.
Yes.
That's for sure.
And well, no, I'm gonna save it. I be wanting to bring a separate tea into this tea when it needs to be separate and of its own. I keep wanting to do it, but it's its own. It's its own separate tea.
He carries its own weight. Right, he carries its own weight.
Yeah, and so I just need to shut up, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh yes, miracle and blessings, honey, child, you're gonna be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been around a long time when it comes to Darius, but excuse me, but there's at least one receipt that you're gonna not know about as well. And so, honey, y'all get that receipt circulating all across the town, honey.
One of the best things of the night was that Bali receipt about Darius not being the owner.
He gonna come up with some excuse.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna be.
He bought me out.
It's too many people who have. That's now that receipt is original in its in its context, in its capacity, but the subject of him not owning there's been several receipts that have been legitimate.
Oh yeah,
that he don't own it. So this is just another one to add to the list.
Yeah, that was just confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But anyway, I appreciate y'all for coming on. First of all, I'm going to say this. I understand that. Well, I'm just going to say this. We need more people to participate in the conversation. So I thank you, Lynn, and I thank you, Antoinette, for always being willing to come on. You can't come on every time. You might be busy. Antoinette was driving, and she said, "Shit, I need to
get home.
I need to get in on this."
Yeah, and I just look at like Lakeisha. I love it when Lakeisha comes on, but I look at it like, okay, she's probably working. She's probably busy.
Yeah, she be
working. Not in the chat. If she's not in the chat, she's busy or she's working. And plus, it's the holidays, New Year's Day. So I just look at it like that. Like everybody might be just, kind of celebrate with their family, but it's like I enjoy it, and like I said, I enjoy Lakeisha. I enjoy certain people coming on, so
I appreciate you. And I try to come on when I know Lakeisha's on as well. Penny said, after the live, sometimes it takes a little minute, but after the live, come back and don't forget to hype the live. You'll see the option to hype the live. It gets us out in the algorithm more. It's free to do it. So don't forget, maybe wait 30 minutes or so and come back and hype the live. Even if it's the next day, hype the live and use your hypes on my lives to hype them. So I appreciate that. What I was gonna say was that Lynn was talking. I try to come on Lakeisha's when she's live as well because Lakeisha brings it. Like she really remembers a lot of stuff. And she really has a great perspective when it comes to a lot of stuff as well.
Yeah. I love it when she comes on your live and bring her perspective. And I saw her live the other night too. But like I said, I love it when she comes on. But I know she probably was busy or something. Because she would have dialed in, because she definitely gonna support Darnell for sure.
And and I don't get any of her notifications. I have to rely.
I don't either.
I don't know why. I have to rely on Penny to tell me Lakeisha's live or whatever, and then I'll go over. But I will say if I was on my personal page, I probably will get them. But I'll be on my business page, and I don't get anybody's notifications on my business page that somebody is live. I have to literally scroll down and see it. But anyway, thank y'all for coming on. Hey, Yvette, you're over on Kick. We've been on YouTube tonight, so thank you for coming on. Please catch that replay. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Antoinette, for coming on. I love y'all. Thank you to all of the nosy neighbors who supported the channel via either sharing the live, tagging a friend, bringing them on in, sharing it to a group, or sending a cash app. I thank y'all so very much. I love y'all more. I might see y'all tomorrow, honey. Some more tea. Who is this say? I'm going to try to see if I come on tomorrow, Chad.
We'll love it. Then you guys have a great night.
All right, y'all do as well.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Good night, Internet.
Good night.
Good night.